you say you want commitment from him. And what I'm trying to say to you is when people show you who they are, believe them. If you want to be single, then just be single. And if you want to be in a committed relationship, choose someone who's not going to cheat.
Here is today's case.
I've caught my boyfriend cheating with multiple women, and I am just tired of his cheating ways.
I am not cheating, and I'm tired of her insecure ways.
I heard that he gave an ex money, so I know he's cheating.
I gave someone money for a loan, but not sex.
I am suing today for custody of a dog that was gifted to me.
Since I paid the most, I think I should have custody of the dog that I paid for.
Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Faith Jenkins presiding. Your Honor, as you know, for the first time on divorce court, we have a virtual audience, and it's filled with your superfans. Today's superfan of the day is Antoinette from Coffeyville, Mississippi.
Hi, Antoinette. Welcome to Divorce Court. We're so happy to have you with us.
Your Honor, today's case is Trenae versus Dittus.
Thank you, Juan. Dominique Trenae,
Yes, Your Honor.
you have brought Mr. Joseph Dittus
Yes, Your Honor.
to court today. You are suing over the custody of a dog. Correct, ma'am?
Yes, Your Honor.
I understand the two of you have been in a relationship for a year, but you've had a number of issues already.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now you're in divorce court and you want to talk about them here today.
Yes, Your Honor.
I'll start with you, Ms. Trenae. Give me some background.
Yes, so me and Joseph, we met at Olive Garden like a year ago. I was a waitress, he was a line cook, and it just kind of, you know, we just naturally clicked, I guess, because of the universe and the energy that brought us together.
And the breadsticks? I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's how we met, and I like heard rumors that he like had a fiance, but when I asked him, he was like, no, like, well, it's not true. So I'm like, okay, everything is good, you know, we're Gucci. Until we started dating, you know,
Let me, before you go into the problems in the relationship, let me ask Mr. Dittus.
Yes.
Give me some background on how the two of you met and how'd you end up here today?
I mean, she's pretty much spot on. I mean, we did meet at Olive Garden. I actually heard rumors that she wanted me. So, you know, we went out a couple times and then one thing led to another. Next thing you know, she moved in probably about 5-6 months later. And then now we here. Unfortunately, she's just accusing me of cheating, lying, always asking me about my whereabouts, asking me about where my money going and everything. So this is where we at.
Why did you end up here? What's the breakdown in the relationship?
Joseph is a very sociable person. He's very people-friendly, and he can be very flirtatious when it comes to women.
Girl, I know you lying.
You know, there have been multiple occasions where he has gone out for a late night, coming back home after he said he's been somewhere, random numbers, calling the phone. We don't really know. Oh, I don't know.
So you started to get suspicious?
Correct.
Well, let me ask you something. When you heard the rumors at work, were any of those things true?
No, Your Honor, I was not.
Well, that's not
very
what I
convincing.
heard from the source's mouth.
Were there any truth to the rumors?
Yes, Your Honor. There was definitely truth to the rumors.
Did you confront him about it?
Yes, I did.
And what happened?
There was a number calling his phone. He said he didn't know who it was. This same number, I found out, was his ex that he decided to spend Valentine's Day with, and that he decided, oh yeah, you need help with your bills? Here, let me spot you $1,000.
I know you say she's lying. I'll give you an opportunity to respond. You're in a relationship with him and the two of you are living together?
Correct.
He doesn't spend Valentine's Day with you?
No, he had to work. You know, when he's gone and he takes the car, I mean, I'm not like an insecure woman, so I don't really
So you believed him when he said he had to work?
Right, until all of these things started popping up out of nowhere.
Were you at work on Valentine's Day?
I worked during the day. So I drive trucks, Your Honor. So I drove from like 8 in the morning to like 9 at night. Dominique, she was at work.
What did you find out that led you to believe he spent Valentine's Day with his ex instead of you?
I basically went through his phone and I found the number and I called the number myself. The number was his ex, who also co-signed on his car, who he also was staying with when he told me he was staying with Tito. Tito doesn't even live here.
Who is Tito?
That's my cousin, Your Honor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, just another person that's probably covering for him and lying for him. But yeah, this is the same lady.
What did she tell you when you called the number?
She told me, Joseph is my ex. We've been together for 5 years. We came down here together to live together. I co-signed on his car. He co-signed on my car.
Sir, what's going on?
It was a loan, just a loan. That's
Why
it.
are you lying?
So you loaned her $1,000.
She had texted me.
Did she pay it back?
Yeah.
She did pay it back.
I need all my money.
Okay.
Every dollar.
And then did you spend Valentine's Day with her?
No, I did not.
So that part was a lie.
That's a lie. I went there.
On Valentine's
On
Day.
Valentine's Day to
Cannot
give her the
talk.
money.
Just
Ma'am.
make sure you say.
So you
that.
went there on Valentine's Day to give her the money, to loan her the money.
It was just a coincidence. That's all that it was.
So you didn't know that he and the ex co-signed?
No, I did not.
On
Your
a car
Honor.
together,
I
and
did not
that
know
she-
that I was riding around in another woman's car.
It's
Like,
my
doesn't
car,
make
Your Honor. It
sense.
ain't even. I pay for it. It's
Like,
in
that's
my name. I
embarrassing.
pay for it. Insurance in my name. So
No,
stop.
it's not.
Just stop.
It's not. Her name
Okay.
is on it as well.
Okay, so you find out about that. You find out that he loaned her $1,000, just happened to be on Valentine's Day.
Right.
So these are the things you're really upset about. And then the third thing you talk about is communication. She's not ready to be married and have children.
You don't want to be waiting that long. Everything start going south on a man and a woman.
Joseph was unemployed for like a month and he blew 20 grand. I don't understand how you would want to have a child, but you're blowing 20 stacks in a month. We usually like have movie night or we'll have like game night where we'll just play the Xbox and, you know, drink wine, whatever. And one time, like, this number called his phone and he went outside and I was just like, okay, that's weird. Why is he going outside to talk on the phone? Like, oh, I gotta take this. Like, okay, take it in front of me. Like, that's weird. We've never done that before. But, he basically told me that his cousin had to go to the hospital and he needed to bring his kids, his kids with him. And so I was like, oh, well, you know, do you want me to go with you? And no, I didn't go.
You didn't believe him that he was going to the hospital?
I mean, at the time, yeah, I did. I really thought, who makes up something like that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Did
Like,
you find out that it wasn't true?
Yeah, because I found out it was her, because she also told me that on the phone call that we had.
Is that true, sir?
I wasn't there for that conversation, but nah. So I took a family member call. So if we having game night, Your Honor,
Are you kidding?
I'm not gonna just be like, hey, you know,
This is a joke.
and talk on the phone in front of her. We watching game
I
movies.
don't have a problem with that. You walked
you
out
know,
to take your call.
yeah, that's
Did you
right.
take those kids to the hospital for your cousin?
Yes, I did.
You
Yes,
don't
I did.
sound very
No,
convincing.
that's spot on. I did, Your Honor. I did.
Is that where you were? Okay.
Yes.
So this ex of yours, is she just trying to pour salt on your relationship? Is she trying to cause problems?
I can't.
Yes, she is, Your Honor.
Because she's
Yes,
telling
she is.
her a lot of information and she's believing her.
I mean,
Why'd you loan someone money who's looking to sabotage your relationship and telling your current girlfriend things that you say are not true?
I loaned her the money before that conversation.
That conversation.
Yes, that
So what's your
conversation
relationship
had-
like with this ex now?
Oh, I don't speak to her at all. At all.
Because of this?
Because of this, that, and the other thing.
You know, Your Honor, if I might add something, if you don't mind, speaking on, you know, his sneaky whereabouts, Joseph smokes Black and Milds, which is something that I feel like in our relationship, I compromise because I feel like that's a gross habit. Anyways, he would go out and say that he's going to the gas station to get Black and Milds. Now, usually it's like a 30-minute trip because he smokes them outside. He knows I don't like the smell. Well, you know, there's been a few nights where he would actually just come in the morning, you know, and I wouldn't even know.
The next morning?
Yes, and be asleep on the couch
Where were you going?
I would go to the gas station or you know.
all night.
It
Hanging
wouldn't be
out
all
at
night.
the gas
Your Honor.
station.
I gotta be to work in the morning. So why am I gonna be up all night till 2, 3, 4 in the morning and then turn around and get up at 6?
When you left to go get the
Yeah.
Black and Milds,
So
were
I
you
was-
coming back early in the morning?
He was at Tito's
No.
house.
Sometimes, you know, my cousin call me, yo, cuz, you wanna come over, whatever, God things. I'd be like, yeah, I'll go over there, watch the game, or anything like that. But she thinks when I do that, I be cheating and I be here and I
Why
be
do you
there.
think she's so suspicious of your whereabouts now?
I don't be cheating on her when I be doing this, that she be talking about that I be all out, all types in the morning.
Because
No.
before that, you didn't have any problems? The two of you didn't have any trust issues before that? But it was
Nothing.
that phone call
Yeah.
I don't know if it
triggered
was a phone
everything
call. I don't know if it was a phone
for
call.
the two of you.
I just know it was around that time.
Who makes up something like that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
This is the cousin that you're talking about? That you had to go to the hospital?
No, I got a,
That time.
Oh,
It's
no,
more than
no,
one.
no,
I got
no.
more than
This
one.
is what I'm talking about.
I got more
like,
than. This is just.
How many
my
Tito's
cousin.
do you have in your family?
I mean, this is what.
If you'd like your case to be heard on divorce court, call us toll-free 1-877-311-2222 or log on to our website at divorcecourt.com. Miss the show? Watch full episodes on our streaming platforms and follow us on social media for exclusive content. Your issue is, you ready to have children?
I mean, yeah, Your Honor, I do. I'm 28 years old. I don't have any kids. So, I mean, in the near future, yes, I would like to have children.
Have you discussed this with your girlfriend? The
Yeah,
future?
All the time.
That don't be all the time.
It's all the
It don't be all the time. We might watch a movie. She'll say, oh, look at the baby, or we might be on, baby fever, anything like that. But yeah, I do want kids.
Because you said that's an issue. Right now, she said she doesn't have time for kids because she's in school and she's not ready to be married and have children. I'm not
gonna wait until she's 35 and I'm 40-something years old. Well, I'll be 40 years old.
Why not?
And nah, I mean, that's, there's nothing wrong with waiting, but you don't want to be waiting that long. Everything start going south on a man and a woman. Then,
And how do you feel about this?
Joseph is not very responsible. Joseph was unemployed for a month and he blew 20 grand. So I don't understand how you would want to have a child, but you're blowing 20 stacks in a month because you're unemployed. We don't even have bills that much, which is another reason why I feel like he's been cheating.
Who's your witness, sir? You brought a witness with you today, Mr. Hector Sepulveda.
Yes, that's my cousin, Your Honor.
Your cousin.
That's Tito.
Oh, this
Not
is
sure.
Tito. Oh,
Yeah.
Tito is here.
Yeah, yes.
Great. Let's bring out Mr. Sepulveda. Juan, would you bring in the witness?
Absolutely.
I can't wait to hear what he has to say.
Me either.
Is that right here?
Mr. Sepulveda, how are you?
Morning, Your Honor.
Thank you for being here today. I understand that you have some testimony you'd like to offer to the
Yes.
court. I'd love to hear from you, sir.
So he's a good dude. He's an honest dude. That's how we were raised. And he started kicking it with Dominique. He moved out to Atlanta, and he started his life out here. And I come out here frequently to fly out because he don't have nobody out here. So I come out here and I chill with him. We'll go out, have a good time. A couple times we do go out, and she'll blow his phone up. I don't get in it. That's his business. We drive trucks, and we'll go out. If I don't feel like driving, we'll get a room. I'll get a room on me.
Let me ask you something. You have children?
Who, me?
Yes.
No.
I thought you're Tito. They call you
I am.
Tito?
What? I gotta go.
What happened?
Because I just,
Was there?
their
Did you have to go to the
family, so it
hospital
runs
at
in
some
their
point?
genes to lie.
I've never
This is crazy.
been to a hospital in
The
Atlanta.
lying.
This is the cousin that you're talking about? That you had to go to the hospital
No, I got.
with his kids?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sir?
I got a.
Oh, that time.
It's,
no,
it's
no,
more than
no,
one.
no,
I got
no.
more than
This
one.
is exactly what I'm talking about.
got more than-
no.
No. I'm asking you. This is. I have
This
the right
is
person
one.
in front of me, right?
This is what.
I have the right person in front of me, right?
No, not to the hospital. This is a different Tito that went to the hospital. This is just.
How many
my
Titos
cousin.
do you have in your family?
I mean,
We got a
Your
couple-
Honor, we're
you-
Spanish. It's a lot of
Spanish
different.
people got so
She's
many.
saying it's him. Did you bring another cousin named Tito as your witness to court today? This is
No,
the
I
only
did not.
Tito you brought as your
No, I
witness?
did not. Yeah, this is the only Tito that I brung today. Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Sepulveda. I appreciate your very honest and unbiased testimony about
Thank
your
you.
cousin today.
Okay. Thank
I
you.
appreciate it.
Yep.
You can have a seat, sir. because you're suing over custody of your dog. Tell me about that.
Your Honor. You know, at this point, I just really feel like I should focus on me and my career and like my student path. Like, I don't really have time to be trying to stress over like a man that wants to trick off on women that aren't even on the same level as me. I want to move. You know, the dog was gifted to me. I am his mom. I train him. I take him to the vet when he's sick. I clean
It
him
was
up. Simba.
never treated to you.
Simba.
Huh?
Sir, I'll get to you in a
What?
second. Tell me about Simba. How did you come to acquire Simba, the dog?
So he wants kids. He just said he wants kids. So I just felt like it was a great compromise. You know, a puppy. I've always wanted a puppy ever since mine passed away. And I just felt like, you know, I guess we can like attempt to raise him together as our little fur baby.
And what was the conversation? Did she come to you and say that she wanted to get a dog, sir?
Yes.
Okay, and then you at some point agreed to get the dog, right?
Yes.
So did she tell you what dog she wanted?
She was looking at different dogs, and then, you know,
Okay, so she then went out, she found the kind of dog that she wanted, am I right?
online, yes.
Did you pick out this particular dog then?
Yes, Your Honor.
So then she told you this is the dog that she wanted.
That's a lie.
Sir? Did
Huh?
she looked online and she told you what dog she wanted?
The type of breed, yes.
Okay, and then where did you get the dog from?
A breeder, a
So
private
you went to a breeder, private breeder, you got the dog.
I did.
So you put down $500 for the dog?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Mr. Dittus, you paid for the rest, am I right?
Yes.
And so now the two of you are arguing over who gets the dog after the breakup, am I correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Juan, would you please bring in Mr. Simba?
Can you bring him to me?
Hello, Simba. Well, Simba is the most well-behaved in court today, just so you all know.
I tried.
Here's what we're going to do. I believe, Mr. Dittus, that you got this dog because Miss Trenae wanted to get the dog. She brought up the idea, she told you it's what she wanted to do, and the only reason you have this dog is because Miss Trenae asked for the dog. And I'm gonna have Juan to return the dog to Miss Trenae.
Your Honor,
Because what happens is,
Your Honor.
I'm finished. As for their relationship, the two of you are gonna have to figure out a lot of things. You don't trust each other. A lot of it sounds very petty to me, based on where I sit and what I hear in this courtroom every day.
That is petty Betty.
So you
And
have
you're
to
Mr.
decide
Petty.
how much pettiness, sir. If it's so petty to you, you have to decide how much pettiness you're willing to take. You don't trust him for whatever reason. Perhaps it was the phone call from someone he used to date. Perhaps it was the Valentine's Day visit where you loaned $1,000.
20 grand going away in a month.
No,
But-
come on.
If you choose to go your separate ways, the dog goes with Miss Trenae.
So what about
That is
the
my
rest of the
ruling.
money?
As for your $1,500, you're asking about it was a gift. You don't get gifts back, you only get loans back. You didn't loan her the $1,500 to get the dog, you gifted it to her. That is my ruling. Good luck to both of you.
I don't get nothing out of it? Callie's hold him.
No. Come on, baby. I feel like Judge Faith's verdict was very honest, it was true, and it was respectable.
When it comes to Judge Faith's verdict, she should have never gave it a dog.
You know, after the way that he just acted in that courtroom, I'm definitely like just done. Like, I don't want any pettiness in my life. I'm on to bigger and better things.
Once you hit a boiling point, enough is enough, and it's time to move on.
I'm taking my dog and we're leaving.
Do I get my money back for the dog?
No, you may not. I want you to get out of my life, get out of my face, and leave us alone.
So when you getting out then?
What am I getting out of what?
My house.
Tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.